Hmm. Uh, oh, I was gonna ask, like what made you start up your like YouTube channel and whatnot?
Oh, it goes it goes back as early as 2012 or 2013,
Mm-hmm.
or me and a friend that I used to have, well, that I used to be really close with. We went ahead and made a channel together, and I used my email address that was inspired off of my PlayStation network named Faceache, and we just used it to share things so we could like videos and have that to go by.
Okay.
And then I uploaded a video on my iPad of like a buddy in a class,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just me saying, and it was the video. The video was titled "Albert being gay." It was like a different friend, and I'm just recording with my iPad. And then I don't know. I did like a really dick move, and I went ahead and just like changed the password and just took the channel from him. And I feel bad about that, and I don't know if I've ever actually apologized, but I think it was implied that I was sorry. That was really
What
shitty of me.
so wait, was it just like so you like both could watch videos or whatever?
Yeah,
Or
because
like
like, I think some of them were like, "Oh, you gotta be a certain age." I don't think that was it because I think we were honest with our age. I think I put in mine, but it was so like you could like save a video basically like in a
Oh, okay.
playlist,
Yeah.
and like a lot of the videos like they would be private or deleted at some point.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, like I just kind of had that from then on. And I did very little uploads. I think I might have done some videos when I was in Japan, or maybe not.
When did you go to Japan?
Summer of 2013.
Hmm. That's cool.
Yeah, I think I've done some stuff on it, like talking about it, but I don't know if I've ever did a rundown of it because at the time I wasn't even doing the channel. I was just like having a place to put videos.
Did you see Naruto when you were in Japan?
Nah. There were a lot of I saw a lot of Tojos and stuff, but not like a Naruto.
Like Naruto just doesn't live in Japan anymore or what?
Yeah, he's like, man, this place is fucking gay. I'm going to
I,
America.
I hate all the fucking weebs here.
Yeah.
I think it's cool though. Like I kind of like I respect the fact that you're uploading content like semi regularly now though, just like uploading like podcasts and stuff like that.
Yeah, like podcasts. I think more than video making, I think I'm more into audio work, like podcasts and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like an easy thing, but I like it to have like a place to put thoughts and talk with friends. Because I don't know if you've seen some of my other videos, but like my earlier videos, a lot of them were just like a drawing that I did and like a bunch of thoughts alongside it.
Yeah. I saw the one that you did that was like it was like fucking 3 years ago or something where it was just like you guys found I think it was the first video I took on your
Oh,
channel. You guys found like that drink for your friend or whatever.
yeah, that was one of my earliest videos when I was doing religious stuff.
Oh, were you actually doing religious stuff?
Yeah, in we talk about it. I think on episode 8 or something.
Mm-hmm.
But there was like this guy that we used to know who was like a drug dealer, and he listened
Okay.
to black metal, and then suddenly he was like, I'm gonna leave this lifestyle behind, and he went like super Christian mode.
Okay.
And when he did that, like he just went ahead and he burned all his albums. He got rid of all his like Satan shit or like satanic idea stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just renounced everything that he used to do, like weed and all that stuff, and he went crazy Christian. And then he made Christian videos, and like everything was like hateful. Like I get that it's religious stuff, but like he was like going the extra mile to be like, yeah, you're gonna go to hell, blah 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 blah. And it's just so negative.
Yeah.
And in my mind, like I'm a nice guy, so I just go ahead and try antagonizing him by making videos like, hey guys, it's me Facek. My religious message here is, don't be a don't be a dick, be a nice person, and then maybe well, to put it simply, my original ideas like the things that I still kind of have was the idea that you gotta be a full complete person before you can go ahead and just latch onto some like ideology to think that that would like make you okay as a person. Because like this guy was kind of like that like he just kind of grabbed onto the religious stuff, and you could tell because he was trying so hard to fit into that.
Yeah,
Where if he was like just accepted who he was and tried to work on some things, he'd probably be like a lot more comfortable in where he was and wasn't so, and he wouldn't be so. He wouldn't be such a dick calling people out, telling them that they're going to hell for whatever.
yeah, yeah. Uh, so like, are you like? I'm guessing you're not over the top like religious or anything like that.
I used to be in middle school. I was in an anti-religious kind of thing, like you know, like how
Hmm.
people go through like that dumbass phase.
Yeah, that like that really rebellious phase.
Yeah, like that was just middle school, really, for me. But when I got to high school, I was like, all right, yeah, God's probably real, and I'm kind of like indifferent towards it because I do believe in a higher power, and I think that's just because of the way got brought up.
Yeah.
But like, I got some friends that like don't care, regardless, and I got a friend who would be like an atheist that would like talk like he wouldn't like go like, man, God's gay or God's not real. Like he'd just be like, yeah, God's not real. So like I
Yeah,
just respected him and just didn't care.
yeah. I personally am not like super religious. I I technically consider myself like a Taoist,
A
but that's just
Taoist?
like
What's that?
yeah. Way of the Tao basically is it's like an offshoot of Buddhism in sorts, where it's just like it's basically just like all about balance and like
Ooh.
being like peaceful with yourself and just like having a balanced out lifestyle and stuff like that. It's more of like a moral guidelines as far as basically just like don't be a fucking like dick and stuff like that, which is kind of like the basis of all religions. Really, is just be as good of a person as you can be. But basically the Tao means path, so it's kind of like the path to enlightenment kind of thing. It's just like basically I just like want to be a fucking like nice person when it comes down to it.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like besides like the be a good person, like yeah, I think it just kind of falls in line with the same thing I was thinking.
Yeah, where it's just like if like I don't know if I quite believe in a higher power. Like there's like a bit of me that does, and that's like the same thing with you. Just kind of how I was like brought up
Yeah,
to think. And to an extent, like I kind of like wonder if there is like a higher power and stuff like that, but I don't really like lose any sleep over it. But that's just like I don't know. It's not something I really care too deeply about because I feel like no religion will like if any religion is like at least somewhat true. I don't think if you're a decent person, you'll go to whatever the bad place they believe in is.
yeah, like that. That's why like any ideology, like any religion that says you got to live this way, like I just kind of like don't agree with.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like if there is something that's like that strict and it is real, I'm just afraid for myself.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, you this is for real. Oh then.
Yeah, I mean, you really can't like I just really don't see like the reasoning in like you can be a shitty person, but if you just like believe a certain thing, you can like
At the very last second.
yeah. I just don't see like why that should be like a part of any like religion. I think like if you have like certain moral guidelines that are like kind of fundamentally and like widely accepted as just like this is like being a good person, this is being a bad person. I think that alone should like determine like if there is an afterlife, like where you go.
That's good. That's smart.
But that's just me, and I don't know what I'm talking about sometimes.
Man, I kind of wish that like I could just like make my own religion and not face the consequences later down the line. Like if I
What do
could
you
just
mean?
if I could just make like the religion of Aaronism, where you just like be chill, like don't hurt people and suck my dick every now and then, like like we'd all just get along.
I think that'd be a-okay. I'd suck your dick if it meant I got into heaven.
Yeah, and like if anybody like didn't want to, I could just be like, all right, yeah, you don't have to. What kind of guy would I be to force you to suck my dick? I'd be a bad
But
leader. But the offer, like it is in the commandments. But
yeah,
I'm not gonna punish somebody for
th-
not being following them all the way.
thou shalt deep throat it.
I wouldn't call it deep throating if it was mine. Ah,
I I just like kind of wonder like shit like Scientology how like it happened like less than like 70 years ago or something where it's just like yeah now we're a religion and it's just like my grandpa was alive before they had they like created their religion.
and it's written, and it was like created by somebody who's like a fucking fiction writer.
Yeah, but like the biggest thing was just like I think Scientology like they believe in like aliens or something like aliens created the earth or something like that. Something fucking crazy.
It's really cool, but at the same time, like, don't give them like, don't believe that. And like, I'm wondering if like the high ups there that are around, I'm wondering if they even believe it at this point. I wouldn't be
I feel like
surprised. They're just like, yeah, we get that money, and then they're like rubbing their hands together.
I think like see like the high ups are like the sons like the literal sons are like grandsons of the people that like invented the religion.
Oh, like the L. Ron Hubbard dude.
Yeah, it's just like L. Ron Hubbard is just like I'm actually gonna look it up how old is Scientology because I swear it's like less than 100 years old.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was like after the '60s.
Old is Scientol. How old is Bill Nye the Science Guy?
As old as Scientology.
Yeah, dude, Scientology was founded in 1953.
Oh shit. Okay, maybe it's a little bit older than I thought, but fuck that
That
still.
that that, that yeah, it's like what? That's like that's 60 years old, 64 years old.
Gosh dang.
So I mean, that's still like yeah, my grandpa was alive before that shit was like even happening.
Man, this is fucking crazy.
Who is Xenu? Xenu?
He's like the
Right.
god, right, or something.
Well, according to Scientology founder L. Ron Hubbard, the director of the Galactic Confederacy, who 75 million years ago brought billions of people. Yeah, so he's like he brought people to Earth. So Xenu's like our supposed god, according to wait, what the fuck? Billions of people to Earth, known as the T-Giak, in DC-8 like spacecraft, stacked them around volcanoes and killed them with hydrogen bombs.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck kind of religion is this? This is worse than Islam.
This is one of this is one of his pages that he had for a book that like accidentally like fell into it. I wonder like how much of the Scientology religion is him just like being bored. Like yeah, like he made it all up, but I wonder if he got bored during one chapter.
I was just like, yeah, and they fucking blew up with hydrogen bombs or something.
He's like, and then I don't know what I maybe intricate sex scenes. I really wouldn't know what this guy does. I don't read space
Is he
books.
is he a erotic fan fiction writer?
Like just imagine a whole story arc of like the Scientology Bible of like people fucking, and like people have to like study that for some reason.
And if you masturbate to it, you're going to hell.
No, it's actually preferred if you masturbated to it. And analingus is like celebrated in the Scientology religion, but only to the pastor.
Oh, you have to analingus the pastor?
Yeah, if you want to be a Delta Phi anal. I'm not even trying.
Wait, so Aaron,
Yeah.
how old are you?
21. You're
21?
20, right?
Yeah, but turn 21 in shit. What day is it?